Okay. Jesus.
Snoopy took that out.
Jesus. This is how my son drives his car, guys.
No, that's easy entry.
Oh yeah, easy entry.
Easy
this is
entry,
easy.
you fall when you get in.
Easy entry in, not
6'4",
not out. Oh my
Click the brake.
gosh.
Push you back up.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're installing the BSD Blind Spot Intelligence Ambient Lighting System. Tesla Launch sent us these for both my son's Model 3 Highland, and we have Ayla's Model Y Juniper we're going to do today. So join us for this installation and how to use it, and there's quite a bit of features in here we're going to go over, so let's get started. Let me show you guys here what we've got for parts. This is it. This is what they sent us. We got, of course, the Molex plugs and the wiring. This looks like the actual LED light. This is going to help us fish some wires through, and this is the tape for the back of the light. All right. So we're going to remove 3 panels here. Let's go ahead and get our tool out. I'll start with this upper panel, then let's see. We're going to get under here and take this off. There's definitely a pin here that I can't get. Under. There it goes. Oh, jeez. That's tough.
Oh, dude.
Alright. There's like a big one here or something. There we go. There it goes.
Okay, I feel like there's something up there.
Okay. Jesus.
Snoopy took that out.
Jesus. I might have to go the other side now.
Yeah, go
so
the other side.
This is all popped up. I gotta get it out though.
Something broke off.
We're definitely breaking things trying to get it off here, guys. Even just prying deep in here, you can't really see where your clips are. I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. You can always get more of these, but that piece broke. See that?
Yeah, that little like clip piece to it. There's a piece of plastic right here that's coming up.
There it goes.
With it.
There it goes.
You gotta like push it off.
We're going to try to pop this one right here. Stiff one here. There's one right here somewhere. It's holding that whole piece in. I can't seem to. There it goes. Okay, one more. I think we got it there.
There you go.
Well, let's see what damage we did pulling that sucker off of there. Okay,
break?
so it looks like all these clips are good. This looks like, oh, there we go. Pushed it down a little bit. See, these clips we're actually lifting up, coming out. These are flat, so if you guys see they pop up on you, just push them back in.
There's no damage to this.
It seems pretty good.
But there was damage to that
They got
first
a little
clip.
They got a little lip on each one, and it looks like this is fine. Everything here. I think we just had one, so I'm gonna leave this back up here, and let's go back to the other side. Push those in. So it looks like we only damaged one clip. No big deal. That's the way that thing could stop a car accident. I mean, that's ridiculous how tight those hold. So we just got the one piece, a little piece that had broken off. Okay, now we have to pull this section off. This one's being a little more friendly. And then pull straight out. Let's see.
Stuck on that rubber.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a clip off the bottom here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Kind of look how that tucked in as I'm pulling it out. Okay, so those actually are not the same. You see how those actually just kind of clipped in like this. Everything looks good on there. Okay, so you guys pull this little clip towards you. The whole piece is going to come out. That's going to release this lower section. All right, now we're going to try to take out this entire piece here, which has carpet coming back. So I'm assuming I'm going to need to remove the floor mat. Yes, let's take the floor mat out. Okay guys, it seemed like the best place for me to start was to get in my hands under that corner so that I could actually pull on those tabs. Just trying to get a little light on the situation here too, but that whole piece came out. We'll see how the rest of this section comes up. There we go. A little lift there, a little lift here. Here we go. There it went. There we go. So let's take a look, because this is my first time in here too. Looks like these are more just tucking in. This one clip I took out's holding the front, but we don't actually have any of those push pins till we get towards the middle of that piece. So we got some rubbing alcohol here. We're just going to prep this little plastic here where we're going to stick the light. Okay, want that nice and clean so our sticker stays on there. Okay, so overlap that a little bit. Maybe I want that, I don't know, but we'll just get it on the light. This is a double-sided tape. They give you plenty of tape in case you mess up. So that's right. Otherwise, I would have it. Otherwise, it'd be facing to the back, right? Okay, so that's a little tip and trick they don't show you on the install video. Is that you definitely want to get. They look identical on both sides, other than the white piece. So definitely face that towards you. All right, let's see if we can get the double-sided tape to start. There, you got it. Ooh, don't touch it.
I was trying to make sure it stayed.
You just push it down. All right, let's get started. White, the little white side out. 2 centimeters back. I don't know how far we want it this way. Do we want to tuck it to the back? Want to put it to the
I'd
forward?
put it a little closer to the front because of the way that clip is. It's clear and black. You can't really see it. I mean.
I think we're going to go with this.
Yeah, that looks good. I think that's right.
Look good?
Do you think
Before I get all the way to the end, yeah, let me see what it looks like down here. That looks pretty equal. Hold that right there, Aiden.
You have like an inch.
That looks about the same to me.
Yeah.
So you guys want to make sure you're about, they say 2 centimeters, but I just made sure I had the equal distance from this end to the other end. And I'm going to start peeling back as I go. Okay, and lift up a little. There we go. Okay. And I want to make that land nicely along that edge. There's a geezy. He heard his name. He's like, I'm right here, Dad. I'm right here. Yeah, you good boy. All right, let's push down on this for a minute. Make sure it's got a good adhesive. You know how it is, especially in the winter. We have a very beautiful day to do this today, though, without wind, and we've got good temperatures. How's that feeling?
Pretty good. Yeah, I can't even like move it around. It's pretty stick on there.
It's hard to see. I actually got tucked in a little tighter here, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it's a little rough. Looks good though. I mean, it's pretty even actually, except for like that one spot.
Okay, let's get to the wiring now. Okay, we're starting up here. We're gonna go from this gap here all the way down to here. Okay, I'm trying to feel it. And I know it's curving up too much, so I'm gonna give it a little more bend. I think they don't show you bend in it. So that might be a trick, guys, to getting it to come down. Maybe it's going in low. There it is. Okay, so up here, down through this big area here. I think if we're gonna end up pulling, we're gonna want it to be like this, right? Go ahead and give it a little pull, Miss Hill. Let's go.
Trying to get it on video.
There it is. Let's leave a little slack. Undo the wire. There we go. Okay. They're showing this plug right here.
Mm-hmm. You might need to.
Oh, you push in on this. I see. Okay. Push in on that. Pull up on the plug. All right, guys. So we're gonna get our plug out.
It's
My Highland. Gonna be this power plug here.
yeah.
Maybe. Maybe I got it backwards. There it goes.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Okay, then you take the My
Highland one.
Highland one and go back into the car. Right?
Mm-hmm. And you replug it in there.
I assume they're not going to let you get the Molex in anywhere that don't fit.
They're made to fit, yeah.
Hey guys, so we had a problem with ours where we had a climate issue, and I'll show you that here. And basically what the problem was is in their installation video, and I'm going to use this extra plug they sent us, they said to plug in this My Highland, and that would have went down here on this plug. Okay, but after looking at it really close, there isn't the same amount of terminals. So you can see one plug is bigger than the other. And the plug you do want to use is the AMD power plug. Hopefully you guys can see that. The AMD power plug. This is the one you want to use because it will match this plug here. So you guys can reference that the plug from the car is the same width as this plug, then use the AMD. If for some reason you have a smaller plug, it'll look like this one, not this one, and you would use the My Highland. So pay close attention to how many wire connections you see in there and make sure you put in the right one, and don't pay so close attention to this My Highland because we had to use the AMD version for our setup. Okay, it said CAN on it. And that goes into there. Just kind of got another cable in the way. Okay, and then it's showing black plug to black plugs, which obviously this other black, there's only one black plug because that's a USB. So we're going to go here to here. And I assume it's like this. Okay. There we go. Which leaves us this little white connector going to here.
The actual light itself.
Which should light it up. Which it did.
Yeah, that's cool. There
Keep
you
the
go.
wire from getting pinched. I'm gonna put a little more right here, just
So it doesn't get
be
caught
caught
in that
little
clip.
clip. All right, we're putting our top back on. We're gonna line it up. Go ahead and work your way down. That's it. Whoop, there's the spot there. All right. Okay, let's put this piece back on. Should look like nothing. It kind of tucked. Let me pull this rubber off again. I think that's key here. Okay, let's grab a knot. There we go. There it is. Woo! All right, now we gotta learn how to work it. This is how my son drives his car, guys.
No, that's easy entry.
Oh yeah, easy entry.
Easy
this is
entry,
easy.
you fall when you get in.
Easy entry in,
I'm
not
6'4",
not out. Oh my
Click the brake.
gosh.
I'll push you back up.
Okay. Hey guys, so you have your BSD lighting installed. Now how do we use it? So there's 3 main modes. I'm going to go through that, and then I'll show you guys some of the different functions it can do as well. First of all, this is original mode. This will just stay the same brightness. You can change the color wheel. It'll match the color wheel within the vehicle. Pretty cool. Okay. Now, let's say we want to go ahead and change this mode. What we're going to do is just hold to the left on the joystick. Make sure you give it a good 7 seconds or so. It does take a little bit of time to get into the modes. Okay, next mode is throttle mode. Check this out. So when you hit the throttle, boy, it tells you exactly where your throttle is at on the vehicle. Isn't that cool? So you're getting ready to go down the racetrack or just want to show off with your friends. Bam, here we go. Full head back, let's go, right? That's fun. Okay, next mode, let's hold down on this wheel for the joystick for about 7 seconds or so. Okay, and then we're going to hit the right button again. Okay, I could go through them quickly if I keep moving. So throttle, this is breathe mode. So you have original, throttle, and breathe. Now breathe, you guys hopefully can see this. It's kind of getting bright and going back down to dim. Okay, so now if we want to match the album cover, you can see it's matching the album cover. So if I switch songs now, it is changing colors with the different albums that we're going through here. So if you guys are going to do the rave cave, you definitely want to leave it in the breathing mode because it will not do the rave cave. It just doesn't have the ability to match what the Tesla software is doing. But this would be your best kind of, I don't know, to work with it, if you will. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it on the different modes, the original, the breathe, and the throttle. But here's some other cool stuff it does. So let's say that you just want to turn the temperature up in the vehicle. Whoa, what's happening here? Isn't that cool? It actually shows you that the temperature's been increased. What about decreasing temperature? That's pretty cool too. And changes to the blue. Isn't that neat? Okay, and then let's say you put your turn signal on. Oh yeah. So that's giving you a good indicator you're turning. Same one over there. Now when you enter the vehicle, it will greet you. Isn't that cool? And then it'll tell you the door's open by staying red. So when you close the door, it goes back to normal. If I was driving, it will show me my blind spot awareness. It'll turn yellow. And if I put my turn signal on to go in the direction when it does detect a vehicle, it'll turn red. So those are pretty much the things I can think of right now that it does. Pretty neat. Just one thing, just be careful at night because it can be bright. And I'd recommend, I do this even with the OEM lights. At night, I just go down to basically to the red, okay? I just make everything red because red will not affect your night vision at night. It'll make it safer for you to drive. So I want to thank T-Launch for collaborating with us on this video. Make sure you guys get your BSD lights in the links below. Get your discounts as well. And we'll see you guys all on the next one. Thanks for coming along.